Oh boy. That looks awful. Well, I'm live. I am mashing currently. Let me just see if, well, in theory, I've got audio, so hopefully you can hear this. This is just an impromptu live thing, so if nobody shows up, that won't surprise me in the least. If you do, I will take your comments. While I'm waiting for people to show up, if they show up, I need to get a sample. Let me take you off of here. Take that off. There we go. Just getting, oh, I can't really see. There we go. Anyway, just getting a sample of wort. Put it back up, maybe. There we are. Hello all. Can you hear me? Anybody? I don't know. That's... Hey, Steve's on. Hi, Steve. Steve, can you hear me okay? I just want to make sure the audio is working. Last time I had some issues. Yes, no, maybe? Nope. Haha. Hey, Brian. How you doing? All right. Well, that's too hot. I can't take that pH meter yet. Anyway, like I said prior, I'm just doing an impromptu thing here. I am mashing currently, and I thought, you know, hey, what a great time to just stop and chat with my my YouTube buddies. That's all I'm doing is mashing right now. Waiting for my sample to cool down so I can take a pH reading. What do you guys want to talk about? I really don't have anything planned. I just I can try to show you stuff. I don't know. What do you got? What do you got for me? Anything? This is going to be really boring otherwise. Well, while you guys think about it, I am going to get a drink. It'd be nice if I had the feed over here. Oh well. I wonder if I can keep... Nope. Just trying to see if I could keep the comments on the side. The title said mashing. Thought it was new Apple product. Funny man. What do I want to drink today? I'll let you guys decide. I've got my fresh hopped rye PA, my Belgian double, or the coconut chai PA. What should I be drinking? Let's see here. You had the voice activated. Yeah, that voice activated systems. It's fine, especially. Hey Patrick. It's fine, especially when I'm brewing alone. I'm gonna try to piece together a video of what I'm doing today. This was such a massive grain bill that I had a stuck mash. It was driving me nuts. Let's see if I can get you the totals here for it. I had 50 pounds of grain going into this 1 5-gallon batch. Cheers. I must have missed it. I gotta pull this thing up here so I can keep track of what everybody's saying, because it goes off that screen so damn fast. Okay, let's see. Okay, Lisa's rye. So that's what we're going with. There we are. Cheers to you all. All right, let's go through some of these. Yeah, so for those of you who just came on, I am currently mashing. Thought this would be a good opportunity to chat with you folks. If you've got any questions, please throw them in there and I'll try to answer them the best I can. What are you working on, Brian? Well, it's time. Your day job. Well, wonderful. I don't know what your day job is. Don't know if you want to let everybody know, but okay. Sounds like fun. This seems to have cooled off enough here. I'm going to attempt. This pH meter's working. We have the pH here. Oh, look at that. Pretty damn close. I wanted 5.2, but 5.4. Here we come. Well, something worked out right for me today. That's good. Let's, I don't think I can, well, I can spin the camera. Cool. I don't know what this is going to do to my stream moving like this, but no, it was 5.2. Let's see if we can't flip the camera. Oh, look at that. There you go. So that's the beast right now. It's going to be a delicious, well, it's called Woot Stout. I don't know if you guys ever had it from Stone Brewery. It's a clone of that. But well, your workday is done, Old Norse, huh? Well, excellent. Cheers to you. I have Thursdays off, so I get to hang out and do whatever the hell I want. And this is what I'm planning on doing. The Bearded Beer Man. Cheers to you. Thanks for coming on. Just taking questions. I'm currently mashing my Woot Stout clone. And that's all I got going right now. I figured this is a good way to spend my time. What are you guys making? You guys making anything interesting coming up? Just did it? It's not that I'm ignoring you, I'm reading your comments over here. I'm noticing I've got almost a 30-second delay. This is kind of long. Moving to Louisiana. What do you, job? Just feel like moving there? What's the deal with that? Anything special with your stout, Beater Man? Aaron's got a Belgian Golden. Ooh, that sounds great. German hops? Okay. I don't know. Is there anything you guys want to see? You want me to take a little tour or something through the brewery at the moment? Oh, moving closer to the parents. Perfect. All right. Cheers, Brian. Have a good lunch. I really don't know what to do or say here. I mean, I guess I can kind of walk you through what the mess of my garage / brewery is and show you that. Let's give that a try. Oh, you gotta wire it up, huh? All right, let's see here. You have to let me know if this gets too ugly. All right, let's starting pots that I'm not using. See, we got the mega pot and the anvil. This one I'll be using later for the boil, but they're just sitting up there waiting. I've got the mash tun going here. Got the pumps down there on the floor. That's running through the PID, which is hooked up to the Brims rocket back there. And then it just pumps back over to the Ultimate Sparge arm. That's my setup. I got the grain mill right there in the middle. Got the chiller there. I picked this guy up from watching what's his nut? Tony Yates. He's got that automatic water filling thing. That thing has saved my life so many times just because I forget that I've got water filling. That's about all I got in there. Well, I appreciate you guys showing up. I really didn't expect anybody to show up because this was such an impromptu thing, but if you guys have anything you'd like to ask, go for it. Put it on here. Never heard of the water thingy. It's basically, it's a control valve. Here, I'll walk through it. Essentially, you can set, this is not working very well. You can set the amount of water you want. This is not working. There we go. You can set the amount of water that you want in there, and then it just controls the flow. This is an automatic on-off valve. It opens and closes the inlet, so I'll put the water up to here. That opens and closes. I guess I lost it. That says I'm live. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, so that automatically opens and closes. Then this controls or reads the amount of water flowing through. And then once it hits the amount designated, it will close the valve off and you don't have to worry about it. So that's the water thingy. It's just an extra expense that nobody really needs. Oh, what else is that? What's going on here? Well, I got that. I got the new logo for the channel. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I opened up a Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook page for Homebrewing TV. So if you guys want to hit any of those, that'd be great. Sign up. I'm attempting to post something on there every day. My wife is supposed to be on me to do that. I still don't do it every day. I try. But I agree. You can never have too much brewing equipment. That's why I work 2 jobs. Let's see here. That's it, man. Just hanging out, letting that mash. I figured this is a great way to spend my time is with you fine folks. Oh, this weekend, I don't know if you remember Buddy Steve, but Buddy Steve is throwing a beer tasting, we'll call it an extravaganza. Steve's a good friend of mine. We basically grew up together, and he takes the entire year collecting all these fantastic, we'll call them interesting if not rare brews, and fills up his entire fridge with these things. And then once a year he has a bunch of us over and we taste them until we can't see straight. It's a great night. A lot of beer, probably smoke a couple cigars. It's good times. Rut roll. You know what I just realized? I didn't start a timer for my mash. That sucks. Well, I guess we'll start that now. We'll just knock off. We'll see how long I've been going. I've been going for 18 minutes. Hey, thank you, YouTube, for telling me how long this has been on. Timer. We'll put this, let's see here, set. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Now I've got a timer. I got nobody here to blame it myself. So usually I've got Mike here to blame. I don't even have Mike to blame today. Oh Lord. This is going to get really boring if people don't start asking stuff. Just going to stand here and watch me drink a beer. Oh, that's new. I guess the better audio, which is no longer better audio because it looks like that just popped out. Let me know if this goes crazy on you, because this is supposed to be plugged in. All right. Can you still hear me? Okay. Enjoy someone else's beer. But I'm just curious. I want to make sure that everybody can still hear me with the wireless lav connected. I just want to make sure that's working. Awesome. Does that sound better than before when that thing popped out? I have started thinking of starting a brewery. As with everything, it costs lots of money. I was pricing out brewing equipment. Thanks, Patrick. Essentially, I figure if I were to do like a brew pub, I would need at least, and I didn't want to distribute or anything, I'd need at least a 3.5 barrel system. I know Blickman has something like that, and that's, now I can't think of how much that one is. But I did quote out a 7-barrel system that came out to almost $70,000. So it's all money I don't have, plus rent for a store and everything else. So oh, absolutely, man. Of course. I try to subscribe to anybody who subscribes to me. Sometimes I miss them. I apologize. If you're on right now and I haven't subscribed to you, shoot me a note. Be happy to do so. D-Animal Reviews. Hey, how you doing, man? We're just chatting right now. I've got the mash going for my Woot Stout clone. Just killing time. That's all I got going right now. If you have any questions, put them in there and I'll do my best to answer those for you. Otherwise, if you don't, you're just watching me drink a beer. That's about all there is to it. New to brewing. All right, perfect. Well, ask away. I am full of knowledge, and if I'm not, then I'll just make it up, or one of these fine folks will let us know. No, I don't need a third job. I want really like this YouTube thing to pick up so that I can get rid of the second job and this can pay for the second job. That would be much better. I can take you through the equipment one more time, because why not? If you're still on here, Animal. We'll try that. What's my consensus on the Fermentosaurus? Honestly, I love it. I've used it well, several times, and if you're going to do it, well, if you're new to brewing, like you said you are, you don't need the pressurization kit. I love using the pressurization kit. It's not necessary though. But no, the Fermentosaurus, it's great. Absolutely love it. The only issue that I have is the opening at the top is really too small to get your hand down in there to clean it. So you'd have to have some way of, either a keg washer, some sort of system to get up in there to clean it. Wines and ciders, well, that'd be absolutely, would be fine for that. Just set it and forget it. It's a nice large. Obviously it's a large vessel. Yeah, I can't see any reason why the Fermentosaurus wouldn't be just fine for that. I won't show you the brewing system because A, you're doing wines and this has nothing to do with that. But oh, yeah, sure, no problem. once again sitting here twiddling my thumbs. Metaphorically, because I'm not doing that. I need to have like something exciting to talk about if I do this again. Is this worthwhile to anybody? Just me sitting here and in front of a window that keeps blinding half of my face? I do have some videos in the works coming up. Oh, well, I appreciate that. I'm glad to know that you're getting some knowledge out of this. I missed one. It's popping up here. Cheers, Brian. How you doing? Ooh, the Fermentosaurus. Are you talking about the Fermentosaurus, Pat? The Fermentosaurus, unless it's big, is not going to fit in a freezer. As a matter of fact, this guy right here, it does not fit in there. You have to have a full-size fridge for that Fermentosaurus to fit in it. Can I see your mash tun? Oh, absolutely. And I'm not sure what that is. The Clarion PA? I'm not familiar with what that is. But yeah, I'll show you the mash tun. This is what we're doing right now. It's a Woot Stout clone. Went and got a Yingling. Perfect. So yeah, that's my mash tun. It's a 20-gallon at the moment. This is going to be a big beer. I think it's about 11.5%. Mash tun. I've got the what is that thing called again? Brew Vision. Doing the temperature. And then it goes down to the Riptide pump. From the Riptide pump, it goes through the PID, sorry, and which is controlling the rims rocket. And then it goes back to the sparge arm, recirculating the mash. So there you are. I got to catch up on what everybody's been saying here. Checking in, yeah, that's all right. Okay. All right, so there you have it. Like I said, hopefully I will have a full video to put out of this beer. I'm doing it solo today. Mike's busy, so it's kind of hard to balance everything. Uh-oh. Looks like I'm starting to lose battery power. So I've got two choices. I can remove my mic and plug in the phone, or we're gonna have to cut this off. So, what brand of half-inch drill brew, bro? Not following. Let me go grab a cable so that I can keep this thing running. I'll be right back. in there. All right, sorry, the audio's gonna get bad. Audio's gonna get not bad, but not as good. But hopefully this will keep us going. Turn up the volume too. I don't know what it's doing here. Can you hear me still, or no? No? Yes? Okay, you can hear me. Good. I'm hoping that this thing is actually charging. I think the camera app is trying to think that that's a microphone for some reason. So what's your experience with placing dark grains on top of the grain bed versus mixing all the grains together? I have no experience, Brian. I don't know if there's a difference. I completely mixed mine in. If anybody knows a benefit one way or the other, I don't know of one. I mixed mine in. It seems to work out okay. I wish I could turn up the volume. I can try to speak louder. If that helps at all. It smells pretty good. Well, yes, it does. That is for sure. It does smell good. Oh yeah. So let's see, we keep losing and grabbing people. For those who just came on, I'm in the middle of mashing my Woot Stout clone. Woot Stout is a Stone Brewery beer. And I'm killing time, so I started this impromptu live thing. So if you've got questions, please stick them on there. I will try my best to answer those for you. If there's anything you want to see, anything you want me to show you, I would be happy to do that as well. There are 12 people on currently, and I've only got 4 likes, so what gives, guys? Really? Oh, there's 13 people on. See? Welcome back, somebody. I'll stay with my Brew Bro man. What is the Brew Bro? I'm not familiar with what the Brew Bro is. Is that is it like a brewing system or what? Because I'm familiar with like the Grain Frother and the Robo Brew, but I've never heard of the Brew Bro. I am currently in talks with oh, perfect. Okay. Fellow brewing friend. Anyway, I'm currently in talks with the people who make now I'm gonna forget the name of it. Not the Pico Brew. It's the my mind just went blank. Now it's gonna irritate me. Let me see if I can find it on here. And we are somewhere in here. Got the email. The Brewy. That's the one I'm thinking of. Brewy. It's like the Pico Brew, but it does like full 5-gallon big batches, and it sits on your counter, and you turn it on and let it go, and it does the whole thing for you. So I'm talking with them to possibly do a review of that. We'll see what happens. Do you add minerals to your water before you brew? Sometimes. When setting up this particular brew, I go into Beersmith and I say, this is the brew I'm making. I want to match this style of water, and I base that off of water in Cedarburg where I live, which I had to go and get tested. But so I've got the profile for Cedarburg, and then I can say I want to match it to something else. The style for a stout, which is a super malty kind of thing, Cedarburg water already makes, so I did not add anything to this. So, but yes, sometimes I do add minerals to try to match the profile of like an IPA or something like that. Sure. Ooh. Watching my own feed, it got a little broke up there. Let's see. You know, I bet you I could probably improve that by popping out the chat window. And I wonder if I can just close this. There you go. Now I don't have the video feed going, I just got the chat window open. Perfect. Pardon me, guys. No, that's the same thing. Okay, never mind. Looks like I've got about 18 minutes left. 18 minutes before this mash is supposed to be over with. Speaking of that, I gotta go find my refractometer. Give me a second. Stand in front of your system. Wow, that's very demanding. Okay. I'll see if I can do this. Got a fairly long. There's sort of my system. I don't know if you can see it. There. That's my system. Got any particular questions? I can answer those, but let me go find that refractometer real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Problem solved. All right, see here. This is not. Oh, that sucks. The chat's not updating anymore that I closed the other window. Well, that's just lame. Let me go reopen it so I can see what you guys have been saying. Okay, well, I didn't miss much. Okay. Yep. So there we are. So I was trying to think of things to cover. Oh, that's falling out again. Damn it. Before my phone dies. There we go. Stand in front of my brewing system while you're talking. Okay, now this is getting weird. As long as you don't ask me to take off my pants. Oh, I see what you're saying. You want me to stay here the entire time while I'm talking. Well, I would have to move the tripod. Well, we can do that. Maybe. Let's see here. That's not going to reach far enough. Oh, Lord. You keep asking me to do all these really hard things. And make the legs longer for the tripod. All right. Getting there. Getting there. Why is this not going on? I hate my life. Okay. Trying to keep it. Want to see what you... Well, there's my brewing system. I'm standing in front of it. Left my beer over here though. It really, there's nothing to see while it's mashing. That's the whole point of me talking to you while it's mashing. The mash tun's right here, doing its thing. And it's just circulating the wort. And as soon as that's done, I'm gonna have to cut this off. I'm doing this solo today, so I'm not entirely set up to do this hands-free. I'm do a lot of the stuff with the, you know, the Echo Dot to turn on and off stuff. But yeah, as soon as the mash is done, I'm gonna have to cut this off for today. I will try to put up, what's the recipe? It's for a Wood Stout. It's a clone for a Stone Brewery beer. It's a great big 11.5% stout that it's got chocolate and pecans in it, and it's gonna be delicious. It better be delicious. It was freaking expensive. I think with over 50 pounds of grain in this thing, I got almost $130 worth of stuff going into this beer. So it better be the most phenomenal beer I've ever made in my life, or this will be the only time I make this beer. But I'll try to put together a video so that I can show you the recipe and get all the information out there for you guys. I gotta check real quick the timer. Okay, 11 minutes left. So you got 11 minutes to ask me questions. So go. Yeah, it's I got that at the Home Depot. It was on sale for 150 bucks. I think it's regularly like 170 or something. But yeah, it holds like 1,500 pounds. Or well, no, it's got to be more than that. 8,000 pounds? It doesn't matter. Holds well more than what I've got on it. Well, I'm almost done with this one. This particular one, no, this is only 5-gallon batch. That's what I'm saying. There's so much grain in this, it's ridiculous. But that's because I'm trying to hit that 11% alcohol. Um, I said do. 10-gallon, 15-gallon batches on a fairly regular basis because I brew with so many people, so we try to share as often as possible. There you go. Maybe I shouldn't have another one. Damn. This is fun. I'm surprised I was able to talk for this long with you. I don't think I have anything to say. Right? Well, it's supposed to, you know, this is going to be like my Christmas beer. It's a little sipper, but it you know, it tastes. I don't know if you've ever had the opportunity to get Woot Stout. It's actually hashtag Woot Stout, and Stout is spelled, no, Woot is spelled with 2 zeros. Go figure. It was designed in conjunction with Will Wheaton, if you're familiar with him. Star Trek and stuff like that. But he helped him design that beer. It used to be a kit that you could get at Northern Brewer. They don't sell it anymore. I guess they had a little breakup, those guys. So I found the clone recipe for it. I'm trying it now, and it's as good as the beer itself. No, I'm not even going to say it's going to be worth it if it's as good as the beer itself. It better be better than the beer itself, because I can buy a 4-pack of the beer for probably 16, 17 bucks, but $130 for 5 gallons is steep. Oh yeah, you yeah. Have 3 of those and you are not gonna want to wake up in the morning. All right, well, I'm getting close to the end of this mash here. Let me take a gravity reading while I'm with you guys, and then we'll have to wrap it up because I got other stuff I gotta do. First of all, let's find out what the gravity's supposed to be. Where is it? I know it's over here somewhere. Okay, well this should be interesting. It's supposed to be 1.207. I don't think my system is quite that efficient, but we'll give it a shot. I had a spoon somewhere. What did I do with my spoon? Oh Lord. Okay, well this is the type of day it's going to be. Here we go. We'll just... see what we got. Well, not that high, but It's up there. I might let this mash a little longer. We're looking at 1092 at the moment. So, sort of disappointed in that. If I do get this video done, I did have some issues milling some of the grain. I don't know what it was. I think it was the rye stuff that went. It wasn't any rye stuff. What the hell was it? Something was clogging up pretty good, but I don't know. 1092 isn't that bad right now. So, oh, Larry's on. Did I miss Larry? Hi, Larry. Yeah, Larry's on. Hey, buddy. Well, you're missing all the good stuff. Did you rearrange your garage? No, not really. It's just this stuff's not being used at the moment. It's just sitting up here in storage. Just started this because I'm doing the mash. Had some time to kill. This is getting close to the end of the mash, so this is almost over. I'm making a Woot Stout clone. That's Stone Brewery beer. It's supposed to be 11% alcohol. It's supposed to have a starting gravity of... Oh, hell, this thing's going down again. Ugh. Hoping that's going to work. It's supposed to be having a starting gravity of 1.02. And, yeah, camera's mirrored. Currently it's sitting at 1.09. So 1.2 versus 1.09. It's getting there. I might let it mash a little longer, but I'm going to wrap this thing up so I can tend to the beer. I appreciate everybody who joined me. You guys have a fabulous day, and let me wrap this up like I always do. There's only a swallow left in here. Until next time, keep brewing, my friends.